think life is my passion.
I've seen love go by my door. It's never been this close before. Never been so easy or so slow. I've been shooting in the dark too long. When something's not right, it's wrong. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go.
My passions are music, writing, and film. But those are just the ways that I can express the things that I feel and experience and go through that, of living in this world and interacting with people and places and just this, kind of miracle that's all around us and doesn't have any explanation. So the best you can do is try to, for me at least, the best I can do is try to report it in some kind of way that doesn't just capture what you see, but what's underneath that too, to some degree. And I think that's always what artists strive for.
So many places, so little time, so many things I'd like to see. Well, I'm still alive, I'm gonna follow my fate, that it all works out.
My parents gave me like a lot of tools to go out into the world with, and have always encouraged me to do whatever I see fit with those tools, and had a lot of faith in me that way. It was my parents who taught me to read before I went to school, and they always, they're both professors. My dad's a history professor, and my mom teaches media, like film and so on and so forth, which I studied also. So I guess I'm more in line with my mother's interests to some degree, even though neither one of them are musicians, and I have a really big passion for music, so I don't know where that comes from. But just the fact of how much guidance they gave me, up through my formative years, and then how much support they were able to give me after that, and still being able to step back. That's I don't know if it's necessarily an influence in the way the term influence is usually used, because it's not like I want to do what they want to do, but I just respect so much the way that they have done what they've done in raising me and my sister, that I can only, if I have kids one day, hope to reach the same level. And I can't really do anything in this world without thanking them and owing them a lot of the things that I've been able to do, in which some of them I feel are really cool. And I've had a lot of privileges to go different places and learn different things and meet different people and just experience things. And I think it all started with just having a really loving family. My earliest childhood memory. They're all kind of jumbled. I guess I have different fragments that I can't really place chronologically. But I remember my apartment building in New Rochelle, where I was born. I remember spending a lot of time with my family and my sister. And there's bits and pieces that I can remember. I can remember running through the leaves in Central Park with my mom one day when I must have been about, 4 or 5. I can remember riding my, what do you call this, big wheel, like the G.I. Joe thing with the, the big one wheel in front, plastic small wheels in back, and riding with a friend of mine named Omar, and I took a quick turn around a corner, and I think we were going neck and neck, and I ended up hitting the wall, and I have a scar that I've kept from that. That must have been when I was about 5. Yeah, okay, it's right there.
Oh, all right.
For me, I've never really been able to identify with a culture as my culture, as a single entity. It's just a conglomeration of things of all the different influences, people, groups, places that I've been and come across. I really can't wait to go back to Paris again this summer and play music with my friends. And but whenever I do, there's time I spend by myself. And one of the things I really like to do, there's this a bridge there called Pont des Arts. And if you, in the summertime, you'd look west, across the Seine, and there's just like this really like peaceful feeling where you can even feel like that kind of, not romantic in the greater sense, but romantic in like kind of the like personal interhuman sense, just by kind of like listening and feeling the waters and the way that the light reflects off it is really something, you know, like a painting that's kind of stuck in my mind. And every time I go there, it's like it doesn't change. It's checked right back into like the same feeling, and it's somehow, I guess, ties a lot of things for me, and ties a lot of things in my life into one thing that I can. It's just a very like romantic experience.